Good evening. Welcome to the Southbridge School Committee meeting, October 10th, 2023 at 7 p.m. in the McKinnon Council Chambers. Relative to Mass General Law 30A, Section 20F, and for the benefit of the public, this meeting is being recorded by both video and audio methods and will be available on our local cable. Pledge of allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Sure. Carla De La Cruz Davila.
Present.
Kathy La Priori.
Present.
Andrew Murch.
Present.
Erin DeMello. Present. Martina Shea.
Present.
John Shaw.
Present.
And Steve Kabinski.
Present.
We are all present. We have a quorum. The meeting is in effect. We have minutes provided to us very appreciatively, if that's a word, from the central office. Anyone see anything that needs to be changed? They seem to have done a nice job getting the young people's names.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
on the second page, we are none of us are counselors,
Oh,
so
we
that
didn't
should be
notice
changed
that.
to member.
Okay, thank you. Okay. We are not allowed, as you know, to vote on these because we are still under receivership, but we do get to speak to them. Anybody else have any other comments? Thank you. Citizens Forum. Do we have anyone who wishes to speak to the school committee this evening? Again, do we have anyone who wishes to address the school committee this evening? Seeing none, move to chairman's announcements. As you are aware, we had quite a discussion last meeting on issues at the high school, discipline, how things were being handled. Vice Chair DeMello and I went to speak to Dr. Villar. We had a very, very good meeting. I think perhaps the best meeting we've had in a long time. We talked about the issue, and he felt and we felt that the best way to address these was to let it settle for a month or so, and then have that he would come to the December meeting and speak to us again on the issue. And we both thought that that was an excellent idea. So the December meeting, Dr. Villar will be there, and he said he hoped at least some of his other administrative team members would be there with him to answer questions. So we also talked, well, I didn't talk, I texted back and forth with Dr. Russell Johnson's associate. As you know, the Southbridge School Committee has not had any active role in running the school district for a very long time, so none of us are actually prepared to actually take over the actual running of the school district, which is the job of the school committee. So Dr. Johnson and his associate are speaking to a couple of people. They think that they have something nailed down for next week or the week after. They'll get back to us to give us the kind of training that we're going to need to be able to move forward. We have some pleasant announcements of funds going on in school. Erin, would you share some of them?
Sure. First of all, at Eastford Road School, past ERS events that have already taken place this year would be the open house, the kindergarten and preschool orientation snow cone social, the September all-school assembly, and Cub of the Month dance party. Upcoming October events would include the fire prevention assemblies on October 12th, Hispanic Heritage Month Parade, which would be on the 13th, and Fall into Family Fun Family Night, which is on the 26th. In the middle school, we're planning to have the first of what we hope will be an annual Cultural Heritage Night on Friday this week in collaboration with our parent council. We had our first Spirit Day the last week of September, where students dressed as their future selves, showing where they want to go to college or what career they would like to pursue. We had a friendly door decorating contest between advisories to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. We also just hit the halfway point of Q1, so students brought home progress reports and set a goal to work toward in the second half of the quarter.
Andrew?
And over at West Street School, 160 students have been recognized for perfect attendance. School Spirit Week has already happened. All staff and students have received shirts for the West Street School Wildcats. Fall Literacy Night is on October 19th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. PBIS ambassadors, have been appointed, which are 5th grade student leaders, and Hispanic Heritage Celebration will be during the day on October 12th. Last week at the high school was Homecoming Spirit Week. There was a full week of Spirit Days from the 2nd through the 6th, which culminated with the homecoming dance on Saturday, October 7th, and the football game, which took place on the 6th. The Spirit Days included Hispanic Heritage and Cultural Pride Day, Career Day, Twin Day, School Spirit Day, which was Red and White Day, and Pajama Day. Friday, October 6th, for our homecoming game. Unfortunately, the Pioneers did lose to Gardner, 55-6, bringing the record to 0-5. The next football game will be this week, Friday the 13th, where they will travel to Quaboag Regional High School and take on them this weekend. Our record is 0-5 for the season. The dance, which my son did attend, and he thought it was phenomenal. He had a blast, and a lot of other students did as well. That was from 7 to 9 on Saturday, October 7th.
I still say, go Pioneers. Our next meeting is November the 14th. Does anyone have anything that they would like to put on the next agenda? Do you have something you would like to say?
Yes, please. I just wanted to say that PPAL is offering a group for our Hispanic community. It's a support group for parents. They meet every Tuesday from 10 to 12 through Zoom. So if anyone is interested, their website is www.ppal.net, and they could provide the Zoom details for that. And as Member Andrew Murch mentioned, the conference for the MASC is November 8th through the 10th, and I actually registered for that. It's mandated that all newcomers do that within the year, so it's still there. And thank you, Dr. Villar and Miko, because they were the ones that did all the registration process for that. So in case anybody else is interested, I'm definitely going to be going and get this out of the way in November. So I just wanted to share that too. And also, if any parent is interested in the Thrive Act, they are still looking for letters to be sent out. Their website is www.progressivemass.com. So if you're in favor of the Thrive Act, I suggest you send in the letters so that way this gets passed. Thank you.
For those of you who are not aware, the Thrive Act is being debated right now in Boston. It's going to be on the ballot at some point. As far as I understand, it's the kind of helping to change up some of the rules that we've been running our school systems, not just Southbridge, under. The issue, of course, the main issue is MCAS, exactly what is it going to be weighted towards graduation? Are you going to be able to graduate with what level of MCAS proficiency? And also, of course, they may get rid of receivership, but I don't see that happening. Does anybody have anything else they would like to put on the next agenda? Andrew?
Not necessarily the next agenda, but moving forward, if we can somehow get communication from either Dr. Villar, Don Miko, or the athletic director on the games and scores and stuff that have happened throughout the month for our student athletes. They put in the time and effort to participate and represent Southbridge High School in various different sporting events. And there are people that are engaged, but I think overall, if we could update the community as a whole, we don't really have an entire means. I know Southbridge Cable Television has been working towards getting some more of the athletic events being broadcasted on the school's channel, which is fantastic, but to get updated scores and the status of our athletic teams, as a former student athlete myself, I wrestled and played football in high school. We busted our butt to represent the school, and I think win or lose, those student athletes do deserve recognition in any way possible, but I think we can kind of help here on the dais if we got an update. Thank you.
I won't wear my athletic sweater. Anybody on this side? John, Steve, anything you want on the agenda next time?
Not that I know of as far as that goes,
Okay,
but
if you
I will
do-
make one statement.
Yes.
Regarding the meeting that Steve and I went to.
Oh, thank you, yes. Steve and John went to a training for the school committee. Carla was just talking about there was one at Bay Path, and she's going to the
big one.
to the big one at the Cape. Yes.
But talking with the presenters at the meeting, and once he saw where I was from, he said, "We're working on it, and we're working hard," so that there is push behind us to make changes.
Steve, anything?
No, it was formative, well attended. There were some 75 to 80 people. I was surprised at the number. I guess my expectations were low, but it was well attended and
This
well
conference is given by the Massachusetts Association of School Committees to get new school committee members familiar with some of the rules and laws and get them ready for being full-time school committee members. Anything else? As I said, the next meeting is November 14th at 7 o'clock here in the McKinnon Council Chambers. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Andrew? Second?
Second.
John? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? (7:14)